I missed a day because I was sick. I'm still carrying a little bit of cough. I didn't feel like doing a video today, but I was like, I can do 1 day off, 2 days would be too much. I'll have to make up 4 more days, and then I'll start giving myself excuses every other day. So excuse that. And every time we start, we're gonna hear Mr. Shadow meow. I don't know if you can hear him, but he wants an entry. Yes, you may come in. Come in, come in, come in, come in. Hello, hi. And he has been grabbed today. Hello, Shadow. We're gonna talk with Shadow in our arms. I've been bloated recently, and I have a big scar here. I used to have a tumor, which was benign, but sometimes it makes me really bloated in the stomach and throat. Normally when I'm not eating the right things, it's kind of my fault. But anyways, let's talk about discipline. Now, discipline is very important. I am bad at it. Sometimes I'm late to things. Sometimes I am not doing things on time and I get distracted. Some people call it having ADHD. I just say, I think I can do better. So I think discipline is the willingness to always improve and do better. You agree? He agrees. Shadow agrees with that. And discipline comes growth. Discipline brings practice, because also when I was playing my songs recently, I played my songs live. I'll put a small video in the middle to show you. And we will develop more as we put in more discipline into practice, repeating things. And here's the thing. A lot of people, they try to become good at something very quickly, but it takes time. You need to practice. You need to make the wrong things. Taking big risks pays off over time because you get better at taking risks. I've recently come up with a song that I'm finding very difficult to sing, but I have the melody in my head and I've generated it using AI. Some people don't like it, but it makes me complete or demo or prototype my songs faster. Sorry, I said I was sick. With the song, with the song, it goes like, I heard your voice in the wind again, like the promise the desert couldn't hold. Something like that. Still not doing good, practicing on it. Hopefully that will be the next song that I play in my live event. And I was down sick 2 days, still sang with my throat issue. Didn't feel like singing, wasn't in the mood, wasn't feeling the best that day. But discipline showing up is now one of my new things in the head. Let's see how long that goes on for. Hopefully for a very long time. And this is a discipline too. Shadow likes to be held like this every day. And if he doesn't get held like this, he kind of does get annoyed. Don't you, Shadow? He's giving me eye kisses right now. Oh, what a beautiful cat you are. Shadow has a lot of discipline too. He eats on a certain time. He likes to eat on a certain time. Likes to wake up on a certain time. What are you doing, Shadow? He's stretching and purring at the same time. I don't know if you can hear him purr. Let's me. Oh, the mic is next to me, so you should be hearing him purr. Anywho, what else is new? You tell me what is new with you. I will look at you for 10 seconds. Okay, well, Shadow wanted to talk. Yes, what's new? You want to look at them? Look at the camera, Shadow. Shadow! No, he doesn't want to look at you. Anyways, I feel like today's more about Shadow. Yeah, coming back to discipline. I was also training some people in corporate management, finance, and financial modeling last week and this week. And the biggest takeaway was also practice more, understand. You will understand the concepts, yes, but when you look at them in the practical application, you realize a lot more. I can give you many ways to understand them, but it's about experiencing them to some level and putting them to practice. Discipline is also something I think bridges the gap between knowledge and application. A lot of people, they say, oh, books are just about books. You can't really apply them. I think it's a gap of discipline to actually take responsibility and be committed to applying the knowledge that you have. Yes, Shadow, he's good. It takes a lot to be disciplined. I am always very disciplined, for example, in not putting my clothes directly into my cupboards. That's a discipline. I'm very disciplined in overcommitting to my friends. Sometimes I will say yes to 6 people and be half an hour late everywhere, still make it. So I call it overcommitting and disappointing. That's a discipline too. Not every kind of discipline is good. We need to break the bad discipline and stick to the right discipline. Yes. You want to go? He doesn't want to go, but he's just meowing. I think he is part of the conversation today. Whatever Shadow is saying is also right. Shadow is a very, very wise cat. He's only... Oh, it's my birthday today. I forgot. Happy birthday to me. And Shadow was adopted into this house exactly on the 15th of June. So apparently his birthday is 3 months before that, but I will celebrate when he came into the house. Yay, we have our birthdays together. I'm missing my family a lot. No one's talking to you, man. He thinks I'm talking to him. Can you not do your own show or whatever? Think out loud. Don't take over mine. Okay. I think he was done. Let's see if he wants to come back in. Nope. He's left the room. He's like, you are boring. Discipline. Speaking of discipline, I just found a thing that has been used in many cultures in disciplining children and other people. You use the hanger for hanging clothes and stuff, but you can also get a good hit. Sometimes when I'm not disciplined enough, I go like, Rizwan, you bad boy, you didn't do this. Ta! Or sometimes I go on my back. If you were thinking something else, you're just got a problem. You need to discipline that mind. Anyways, I was to attempt tricks that I can do. I can definitely do tricks with a hanger. Look at that. Can you do that? And then I can take it from here and catch it with my other hand. That was not my other hand, but what I meant was that's the next trick. If I do that, I catch it with the other hand and I start doing that same thing over here. And then watch this. Watch that, yeah. And then if, let's say there was a target there, I could just hit it like this. 1, 2, whee. That's part of discipline too. Use hangers for discipline. Use discipline for growth, improvement, changing your life. Don't think much about anything. Keep it going, keep it rolling. And let's check how many minutes we're at. Today it's 8 minutes. You know, the last 2 ones I did look up a little bit, but I didn't really prepare anything for today because I was not in the mood. I'm still feeling a little down from recovery of sickness, not from sickness. You know how you feel a little weak later. But I guess discipline has to be kept. Videos have to be made, minutes have to be completed to put the video out. Shadow is back in the room and he is under my office table. I think the next video we're gonna do at my office table, which is over there, probably in the morning. I have a few books at home that I haven't read. One of them is this Advertising Manager's Handbook. I wanted to learn more about advertising. That's lack of discipline too. I get books and I don't read them. Then I have a book from my friend, 2 friends actually. 2 friends. Ayub wrote this amazing book on taxation in the UAE. Really good business friend of mine, friend and business associate of mine. Business friend of mine, that's a weird thing to say. And also a book about travels through different phases of life and difficulty in different parts of the world through war and social work by Hakan Sikandar, who's also worked on many enterprises in Pakistan as a leader. His story about being in Beirut and other places and how we find the meaning of life as we go, I think. You should definitely check these 2 books out. I am honored that I have friends who are writing. They inspire me to create and write music and stories and maybe a book one day too. And if you guys are thinking of an idea to write a book, write something, put something out there, get yourself the discipline. And the discipline, the first step is to actually do something no matter how wrong or off or bad it is, because it only gets better, right? You start off by being bad. Your first performance, your first time singing might be so bad. I remember I was speaking to a friend of mine and she's like, every time I hear you sing the song somewhere in a new place, you're doing better. Are you practicing? Of course, because I've been keeping up, because I know I wasn't singing for a long time. I had to get back into it, get disciplined into singing properly so I can actually perform well enough. Yeah, remember, good discipline, bad discipline. Don't be late. Don't have the discipline of stealing things from your friends, for example, or scamming people or selling pyramid courses. That also requires discipline. Actually, discipline, by the way, if you think of it, discipline is required to do bad and good things equally. You even need discipline to be completely lazy, which I sometimes can be. And I hate it. Remember, this has to go. I lost like 9 kilos in February. And in March, April, May, I gained 5 of it back, which is weird, but I'm gonna lose that again this month. My birthday month, we're losing 5 kilos again, hopefully. Or 3 to 5, let's see what happens. Anyways, I think it should be 15 minutes now. I will see you on episode 4 of Thinking Out Loud. Today was about discipline. I don't know what the next one's gonna be. If you wanna hear me talk about something, let me know and I will try it. All right, so that was 12 minutes. I have 3 more minutes. Discipline. We need to complete the 15 minutes. Let's think more about discipline. What else requires discipline besides growth, improvement, habits? I guess relationships and friendships, right? Discipline of showing up for each other, discipline of for being there. I've been going through a lot, and there are people that are around me that have showed up, and I appreciate their discipline. They're checking up on me. They keep asking me if I'm not looking better, or they see that I'm gaining weight because tend to gain weight when I'm stressed and things like that. Nothing that is too worrying. Time passes, everything changes as you go. Your discipline is also required to go through tough times, because if you're not disciplined through the tough times, you won't enjoy the up times. And when you're not disciplined in the up times, you will be back in down times very quickly too. Discipline is also required to act your best in your highs and your lows, and understanding that, especially if you've chosen a risky path of establishing a business or trying out something new, you're definitely going to go through a lot of up and down, which will drive you crazy. It may drive some people around you crazy. And you also have to have the discipline of not taking any comment to your heart, because some people haven't been down that path, but they will give you advice based on what they know, what they've experienced in life. And it requires discipline to not take it to the heart, not take it to personally, and understand that they're coming from a different perspective and a place of care. Discipline applies in so many things, and I hope I can get better at it. I hope we can get better at it together. Let's do this. Let's become more simple, disciplined, and just put stuff out there. These are the 3 messages I've put out in the 3 videos, besides my lame jokes and things in the middle. Oh my God, I still have 1 more minute. What am I doing? For the last 1 minute, I'm actually going to post a part of my song. Enjoy.
Your eyes, hey guys, only in your eyes, the darkness comes to light. My fears, they go quiet, the noises, they go quiet, only in your eyes. Now I feel I can die.